Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. Roz, Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It's about that time.
It's about that time. It's about that time. It's about that time. Hey, Mocha.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do the news.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
News break.
The defamation lawsuit that Drake brought against his own record label, Universal Music Group, was tossed out yesterday by a federal judge who said the lyrics in Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us were opinion. Now, the lyrics explicitly called Drake a pedophile. The judge said any reasonable listener could not have concluded that Not Like Us was conveying objective facts about Drake. Although the accusations, the plaintiff, Drake, is a pedophile, is certainly a serious one, the judge said. The broader context of a heated rap battle with incendiary language and offensive accusations hurled by both participants would not incline the reasonable listener to believe that Not Like Us imparts verifiable facts about Drake. Drake's legal team says that they are going to appeal. They look forward to their appeal. And the lawsuit, Kendrick wasn't, if you remember, he wasn't actually named in the lawsuit because the lawsuit was against Universal Music Group. So they seem pretty happy about it. UMG, the parent company, have denied all allegations. So it's looking like it's done. I mean, these are the hardest lawsuits to win. And if Drake's team can't pull out a win and are shut down at first look, he's not going to get anything on appeal whatsoever.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Oh my God. Last night, the Phillies and Dodgers game, this ended in a way that you never want to see a baseball game end.
Tell me.
So bases, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Shem, bases loaded.
Yep.
Like at the bottom of the 11th, they were in extra innings.
Yep.
Hit goes off the bat. Catcher gets it. The pitcher catches it. Instead of throwing it to first, he throws it to home.
Which is a smart play, by the way.
And misses.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't have mattered. If he threw it home, it wouldn't have mattered. He wouldn't have been out.
But you want to catch the lead runner at that point, right? The scoring runner.
But only if it's going to work.
Only if it's going to work.
Sure. And he anticipated it, and then it went right over the catcher's head.
But no balls and a strike. Pajes breaks his bat. Kirkring got to find it. Throws to the plate. Oh, my goodness. He throws it away. And the Dodgers win. And they are moving on to the NLCS at a most improbable finish. And your heart breaks for Ryan Kirkring.
That's going to haunt him for the rest of his career.
You throw to first.
Yes, I agree.
You throw to first.
No
you
way.
Don't throw to home.
Not when bases are loaded.
You don't throw home. You throw to first.
Then you only get one in.
If the pitcher is the one that catches the ball in that play, you throw to home. Anybody else in the infield, you throw to first.
Hell no.
Totally disagree.
No.
How many outs were there again?
2.
Oh, there were 2 outs.
This would have been your out.
Oh, yeah. So you throw to first.
You throw to first.
Throw to home, man.
No.
The pitcher can throw anywhere he wants.
You don't. You throw to first. You get the runner on first.
Closer to home at that point.
No.
Yes.
If you get the guy out at first, which would have happened,
guy on third
the game
is irrelevant.
It's done.
But again, the throw was closer to home. That's why he threw it to home.
But it wouldn't have mattered. He was already he still would have gone in.
Anyway, it was when you watch, and you know me, I love watching the Barstool rooms.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right? The Barstool live streams where you get all the there's super hardcore Homer fans in there.
Yeah.
Like there was a guy that fell off the couch and lied on the floor.
No.
He didn't even know what he was looking at.
Yeah.
It was so amazing.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Where are we here? The 4th season of Monster, because right now, season 3 with Charlie Charlie Hunnam, which is the Ed Gein story, is on Netflix. I started watching it. I don't really like it.
I finished it last night.
It's okay. I don't like dream sequences in shows because then I find it difficult when they where I'm like, okay, so is this real or is this like a fantasy dream sequence, right? So they've already announced, Ryan Murphy's already announced what season 4 is going to be, and it's Charlie Hunnam again, and Ella Beatty, and it's going to be
Return of Ed Gein?
It's going to be based on Lizzie Borden, who was a woman in like 1890 or something like that, who
was your neighbor,
was accused of killing her parents with an axe.
What?
And then went to trial for it. And then there was a thing, maybe she was gay, because that's Ryan Murphy's thing, right? Like, he's not interested in doing Ted Bundy, even though it's a fascinating story, because there's no gay angle to it, right? Like, he only does stuff where there's like a gay angle.
And that's his thing.
Don't you remember the Lizzie Borden rhyme from school? You never heard the Lizzie Borden rhyme from school?
No.
Lizzie Borden took an axe. She gave her mother 40 whacks. Once she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41.
Oh, yes, I have heard this.
I have
You don't remember
heard that in my entire life.
No.
Kids used to sing it in the playground.
Yes.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Oh, so the government of Canada was going off on how many cars they've rescued from being like stolen and shipped overseas.
Oh, okay.
So $84 million worth of cars. So the plan was to target vehicle thefts, recover stolen vehicles, and then stop their export, because they would just stick them in shipping containers at these docks that nobody monitors, and then they would just take off to go wherever. Hey, see you later. Enjoy your trip, right? Yeah. And then people would post videos where they were like, people found their car in videos that were posted online where it like wound up in, I don't know, like Saudi Arabia or like someplace in Africa. We're like, yo, that's my Taurus, right?
Yeah.
I guess nobody's stealing a Taurus these days, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. You're also safe, Sean, with that Kia Forte XL.
Thank you.
Lucky me.
The Canadian Border Services Agency said that it successfully intercepted 2,277 stolen vehicles in 2024, which is 25% more than the 1,185 stolen vehicles they've intercepted so far this year. So whatever they're doing is working.
Wow.
But last year, and these are just the ones that they caught.
Yeah.
2,277 stolen vehicles. Wow.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Oh no, Blue Jays.
Oh, the Blue Jays lose.
Grounded to third, to second one, to first to end the ball game. And the Mariners come into the Rogers Center and win both.
That's right.
You started to get the sense that it was looking like for the Blue Jays, the Yankees were the World Series.
Bro.
I know.
Right?
What an emotional high, right? And
Like
then
it was really looking like that because there was so much hatred. Like, first of all, there's no feelings towards the Marlins.
No, they're just like a whatever.
like they're a whatever, right? Like there's no animosity, there's no hatred, there's no nothing, and that's exactly what you got from the Jays.
Yeah, the Blue Jays lose.
The Blue Jays lose. Here is John Snyder on what it's going to take to go into Game 3.
And then 2-0 going into Seattle. Like, where do you get the optimism right now, and what do you think needs to improve these next few days?
Always going to have optimism about this team. I think just looking at it as a whole, we got to figure out ways to generate some more offense, and give the guys a ton of credit for coming back, down 3, you tie it. They just made more swings than us the last 2 games, kind of what it comes down to. So we got to figure out a way to limit damage, 1, and 2, generate more offense.
A-Rod on the post-game show talking about the Blue Jays.
And there's a mental warfare, right? And one of my favorite movies is Rocky IV. Now Rocky, the Russian looked unbeatable, but when Rocky got some first blood, I can't tell you my age, all of a sudden we go, oh my God, he's beatable. And sometimes when you're the heavyweight champion, as the Blue Jays have been acting, and you get hit, you get in your heels, you don't know how to react. I think the day off will be good. I think they'll be much better in T-Mobile in Seattle.
I didn't see the Blue Jay comp to Rocky IV coming. I gotta be honest. That was Drago. That was good.
So, but Seattle is Ivan Drago?
No, Seattle's Rocky.
Oh. Well, that's
like the Jays were Drago.
Oh, I guess. It sucks.
Tomorrow night is Game 3, 8:03 p.m. The only thing that you could really hope for is just that a absolute ton of Jays fans from BC make the trip to the game, and they get a little pissed off out there because there's so many Jays fans in their building, like to build a little bit of tension.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's really the only thing you can hope for.
And that's it.
That's it. That's the ball game.
Because if Seattle wins tomorrow,
they got 3 at home.
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Alec Baldwin. The headline was Alec Baldwin and his brother. Was it Stephen Morey? Is that who was in the car with him?
I think so.
I think it was Alec and Stephen. I didn't think that those two hung out anymore, but
Steven.
I guess they did. Got in a car accident in the Hamptons over the weekend. Here's Alec.
This morning I was in this car accident. A guy cut me off in a truck. Big garbage truck. I mean, a garbage truck the size of a whale. I've never seen a garbage truck. It must have been something commercial for like taking away material from construction or something. It was the biggest garbage truck I've ever seen. Anyway, to avoid hitting him, I hit a tree. I hit a big fat tree and crushed my car, my wife's car. But it's all fine, and I'm fine, and my brother's fine, and bobbity-bob. My wife's car is pretty smashed up. Big tree, big fat tree.
I guess he's fine. He's
Cool.
probably never, you don't even garbage truck. Like, it's probably a normal garbage truck.
Yeah.
It's just guys like that don't
see garbage trucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know what a garbage truck looks like. Wow, that's a big truck.
Wow, what is that thing?
Every other week, dog. Like, chances are you would have seen it once.
Yeah, like
Right?
this
You
garbage
live
truck's
in-
so
Like,
big.
you live in New York, bro.
Yeah, I know.
How do you not see a garbage truck every single day?
Because when you're out in the Hamptons for that long, right? They hide all the ugly stuff. You know, like they don't want the people who pay that much money to see any of the ugly stuff. So it's all back alleys. You know, you put your garbage out where on roads
he's
that
not even
only
the one
garbage trucks drive on.
Yeah, and he's not the one
Right.
putting the garbage out anyway.
Please.
What's the property tax out there, you think?
The property tax in the Hamptons?
Hamptons, yeah.
Like, I don't think it's as much as it is in New Jersey, but New Jersey's terrible for property tax. Hold on here. This is a really good question. Give me 1 second. Because I know I looked at this at some point.
Oh, really? You did, huh?
No. No, because do you know who I was talking to? Do you know who turned me on to this?
Alec Baldwin.
Charlie Puth's mother. What? What?
Charlie, I think that's a more interesting story. When were you in a conversation with Charlie Puth's mother?
I was
about the Hamptons.
I was interviewing about New Jersey. I was interviewing Charlie Puth's mother, Charlie Puth, at some point, and his mom was there. And then I had a bunch of time to kill, and she was a lovely lady. And we just got talking, and we were just talking about real estate because they were moving. They were leaving New Jersey, I think it was, to go down to California. And I just thought it was just for business for Charlie. But they were like, no, listen, man, we got to get out of New Jersey because of the property taxes. Give me 1 second.
And then what, you started
here.
talking about the Hamptons?
And then somebody else I was talking to was about the Hamptons. But no, it was
Alec Baldwin?
No, not Alec Baldwin.
Bro, shit. More like the different levels of conversation this guy has with people, huh?
No. Hold on.
We could never.
Just.
Well, can't we just call her?
Stop it.
We could never.
Just stop it.
Okay, property taxes
hold
in the
on
Hamptons.
here.
Or
What is
New Jersey. What are you looking for?
Currently, right now, the highest property tax, and this is insane, the highest property tax in New Jersey right now is 10.75%. Right, which is a lot on property tax. But at one point in some neighborhoods in New Jersey, it was up to 16%.
How do people live out there?
Exactly. Thank you. 10% property
Like New
tax.
Jersey's kind of a dump.
Well, parts of New Jersey are very dumpy. Other parts of New Jersey, you are kind of nice. Like there's nice parts of New Jersey, but what you see of New Jersey, like if you fly into Newark and then you go from Newark into the city, right? It's like what do you see? Like the Campbell Soup Factory.
It's literally the intro to The Sopranos.
It's really terrible, right?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I got to do this real quick. More than 4 years after its launch, Windows 11 is finally going to have to be your primary operating system. Windows 10 is no longer going to be getting any feature updates or any technical assistance, but they will, I guess, still extend the security updates for it. So Microsoft will officially end Windows 10 today, despite nearly 41% of Windows users still running Windows 10. Wow. That's a lot.
Well, when one window closes.
Yeah, go on.
Another one opens?
That's true. That's true. It's what you get for Windows.
What are we using here? Oh, no, we're not using Windows 10.
I find it interesting, though, that like they're only at 11. Because with Apple, it's you get like 3 a year.
Yeah, they roll out updates.
Right?
That might say that Windows is better because they don't need that many updates?
No. One could say that. One would be wrong. But there's Windows people. Listen, I get it. There's Windows people. There's people that love it, everything else. But to me, 11, they should be up in like way more than 11 by now.
Yeah, at least in the 30s.
Thank you. Right?
Like Windows 35.2.
Yeah, but no. So if you're still running Windows 10, today is your last day that you're going to be able to get feature updates and technical assistance for it, although they will keep extending the security updates on it.
Now, window is now closed.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You see the pictures over the weekend of Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry?
Yeah, grabbing ass.
Making out, grabbing ass.
What? That's what he was doing. Justin Trudeau. Nice hair, though. He's certainly not his father.
There must be something behind, like that he's super fun in private or something. Because, like,
no,
or boring as hell, and that's what she likes.
Yeah, I just think he's. I don't know. I know the type. He's my age. I grew up with guys like that. But anyway, the boat will balance itself, apparently. But they I understand because Justin and Sophie, they broke up in 2023, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's enough time to sort of, you want to move on. He was still prime minister. You got to get out. You got to get back to regular life. You got to do all this stuff. But I'm always amazed when you get these superstars, especially when there's kids involved, just how fast they can go from A to B. Like, it is crazy to me that Katy Perry, who was with Orlando Bloom for that long, they got a kid together and like so quickly. Because remember, this like the boat thing happened now. But if you remember, their first date was months ago.
Yeah, in the summertime.
Right? Mm-hmm. Anyway.
And her and Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom broke up in like the end of spring.
Yeah.
Or at least it was announced then.
Yeah, like it was weeks, not months, right?
Facts.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying Orlando Bloom didn't go,
Sure.
He's got anything. But Sophie Trudeau, Justin's ex-wife, released a video on Instagram talking a whole lot about love. And could this have been pre-planned, or does this have something to do with seeing your ex, the father of your children, on the bow of a boat making out with a massive pop star?
Do you find that sometimes we forget that nothing we love was ever meant to be kept? The people, the places, even the moments that once felt, I don't know, infinite, right? Time asks us to not cling to them. And yet we do, I do, because to hold on feels safer than to let go. But love was never about possession. It was always about presence, the present moment. And when we release what we cannot keep, we make space for the truth of connection, intimacy, the memory, for the lesson, for the way a single smile can echo across a lifetime. Grief also lives there. I've lost my dad in the past year, and I feel that with grief also comes grace. So maybe love's deepest teaching is this: to stand open-hearted in the face of impermanence, to honor what has been, and to trust that letting go is also a form of keeping inside us, where no loss can erase it in a way. So take a breath with me. Place one hand on your chest just for a couple of seconds and remember someone or something you've had to release and feel how it still lives inside of you. That is love's endurance. That is what carries us forward.
So is this just a thing, or is this a thing because the pictures of Katy Perry?
I think it's just a thing.
You think it's just a thing?
Oh, I think it's because
No,
of the
it's
pictures.
a Katy Perry picture.
You got to think her DMs or messages and mentions must have been blowing up when those pictures
Even when
came
you go
out.
to that video, just in her comments alone,
people
bringing up
Are
Justin.
they?
And
Well, of course, in the comments they will, but I don't think she did it for that.
You don't think so?
I don't.
I do.
You think that this was just like her, like
I think
a
it was
thing?
about her dad.
Yeah. A lot of people saying that Katy Perry should cover "When You Smile Next to Me."
That would be amazing.
What? What's the matter? Do you still have that? Do you remember? It was when, if you forgot what this was, it was when Justin Trudeau first got elected back in 2015, and everybody was sort of treating them like like the president, the first lady, like they were doing covers together, and she sort of like assumed this role of first lady, which we don't have in this country. And then she was at like an event, and she grabbed a microphone and started singing one of her original songs, and it was called, was it called When You Smile Next to Me?
When You Smile Back at Me.
When You Smile Back at Me, that's what it was. How do you not still have that over there? I should have told you ahead of time.
Hold on.
You
see if it's this one. Hold on.
Because I have heard my fellow human the grace and all the hope that there is back at me. That angels can fly, and some people fight without knowing why. Some people live without seeing the light. And some people live, oh, no, but not quite. And I know that good will prevail, and I could conquer the world with all the love that I feel when you smile back at me.
By the way, this was
When you smile back at me.
during an MLK tribute.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So
maybe lead with that.
Wow. So I don't know if you guys remember. So this was in 2016, right?
Yeah.
So we took that and we did a whole bunch of remixes of that song.
And I know that good will prevail, and I could conquer the world with all the love that I feel when you smile back at me.
Oh, that's fire.
Right? There was
Come on.
There was that. There was also this version.
I'm going to step up. When you smile back at me, I see it from the corner of your eye. The day that we will say.
See, now the MLK event makes sense.
Take away what's between you and me. When you smile back at me.
Right? Katy Perry should just do this.
Yeah.
Some people live.
Oh, there we go.
The light.
There it is. Hey.
Some people live. Oh, no, but
This song would sound great on a boat.
and I know that good will prevail.
Or marching.
Conquer the world with all the love that I feel.
Man, I gotta erase this from my YouTube history, bro.
When you smile back at me.
This is kind of fire, though. Right? Not bad.
Smile back at me.
This, I don't mind this. It's very James Bond.
Anyway, that's Sophie Trudeau.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
What?
Blue Jays lose.
Grounded to third, to second one, to first to end the ball game. And the Mariners come into the Rogers Center and win both. A low-scoring affair last night, but they got after it tonight. Hit 3 big home runs. They beat the Blue Jays 10-3.
Games 3, 4, and 5, by the way, are in Seattle. Game 3 is tomorrow night, 8:03. Interested in hearing what Trey Savage had to say after the game?
Sure.
It's big. Giving up 3 without an out recorded, and then the offense coming through and tying it up there in the second inning. It's a huge momentum gainer. Gets the momentum in our dugout. All these guys have played a lot of baseball in the clubhouse, so they've lost, they've won at a high level, and I don't know. It's the way baseball works, but I wouldn't count this group out. This group's special.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
When President Donald Trump arrived in Israel to declare that the war was over at the ceasefire, he called it a historic dawn of a new Middle East. And it was wild because he got cheers and Netanyahu got booed.
Oh, for real?
They were all Trump over there. They drew his face on the beach.
Wow.
So later he met with leaders in Egypt for a signing ceremony to commemorate the deal. Meanwhile, His plans to reshape the region are just kind of like really at the very, very beginning. But some analysts warned that while the ceasefire is like no small feat, that is a big deal. Hamas and Israel remain far apart on a few of the vital points, and with no new details about the plans on who's going to rebuild Gaza, who's going to take control of Gaza. And already today, Hamas is being accused of violating the agreement by only releasing 4 of the 28 bodies of the dead hostages. So yesterday was a good day. Today, it's not looking like such a good day, but who knows, man. But yeah, they loved him over there. Holy moly. God, did they ever hate Netanyahu? Oof, the boos were like wild.
Wow.
Yeah,
What a
really
world.
wild.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
A California engineer and gardening enthusiast has won the top prize at a pumpkin weighing contest in California. Brandon Dawson clinched victory yesterday at the 52nd World Championship Pumpkin Weigh-In.
I hear it was a gourd time.
It was a gourd time, Maury. Now, Mocha, what would you say? Give it to me in pounds. Give it to me in pounds. How big do you think this man's pumpkin was?
Like 90 pounds.
90 pounds, you say. Shemi?
1,500 pounds.
1,500. Damn it, Maury.
800 pounds.
800 pounds. His pumpkin weighed 2,346 pounds. Here is Brandon.
We like to spend time out in the patch and watch the thing grow. When it's picking up like 50 to 70 pounds a day, you can really see it growing day over day.
Bro, what are you feeding this thing?
50 to 70 pounds a day is what it'll put on. Now, for something like the
like me.
For something like the 52nd World Championship Pumpkin Weigh-Off, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the grand prize, cash prize, what do you think the cash prize is for this?
Like $10,000.
$10,000. Shemi?
I'm going to go $5,000.
$5,000. More, you already know, right?
No.
You don't know. What would you say is the grand prize? What do you cash money walk away with?
$200.
$200. Here we go.
We're going to give you a check for $21,114. Yeah, baby.
Wow. Now, the only thing that I don't know is how you get your giant pumpkin from your patch to the contests.
Crane onto a trailer,
but
man.
Like, you have to do that yourself?
Yes.
That's crazy.
You're the one
to
entering
me.
the contest.
So yeah, so it was a 2,346 pound pumpkin.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I gotta go through this. They've released a new list of what they consider to be the scariest movies of all time, and this is the Science of Scare Project, where they rate the heart. They put heart monitors on people while they're watching scary movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how they determine what the scariest movies are. It's based on the heart rate of the people watching.
2 come to mind immediately.
Which is what?
Hereditary.
Yep.
And then the first Paranormal Experience.
Okay. Paranormal Activity.
Sorry.
Yep.
Paranormal Activity.
So Hereditary is number 6 on the list.
Number 6.
Yeah. Paranormal Activity movies are not on the list. They've all been pushed off the list.
Wow.
Now, the number 1 movie on the list, I actually watched this the other night.
Okay.
With my kid. We just put it on. I'd never seen it before. It was Sinister.
Oh, that's a great movie.
It's a terrible movie. Spoiler alert, because it's a ghost. They set the whole movie up like it's a guy, like a cult.
Yeah.
Right? And I really wanted
That's
it to be a
Ethan Hawke,
cult.
right?
Ethan Hawke, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted it to be a cult, and it's not a cult. It's a ghost.
That's a great movie. I like it.
Nah, but it was such a letdown.
Is Insidious on there?
Insidious is number 4.
The Ring?
The Ring is not on there, Maury.
Oh.
The Exorcist?
The Exorcism of Emily Rose is on there.
Oh, that's a great movie. What about Conjuring? Is the first Conjuring on there?
The Conjuring is number 5, yeah. So Sinister number 1, The Host number 2, some movie called Skinamarink.
Oh, that's scary.
Isn't that the Damn It Maury story? Insidious at number 4, The Conjuring at 5, Hereditary 6, Smile 2, and Smile 1.
Smile 1 was very scary.
Which is below Smile 2. The
Wow.
Exorcism of Emily Rose. And then at number 10 is a movie called Talk to Me. Oh, that one. I like that movie.
Which one's that again?
Did you ever see that movie, Talk to Me? Oh, it's crazy good. It's really good. It's the same guy who did Bring Her Back.
What's Talk to Me, though?
You never saw Talk to Me?
Talk to Me is a 22 2022 movie. Oh, that one. I love that movie. They hold on to the hand.
They hold on to the dead hand. There's like a hand, right? Is it a plaster hand?
It's a plaster hand.
It's a plaster hand, and then it's like...
It's the same guy.
It's the same guy.
This movie was epic.
It's so good. You have not seen Talk to Me?
No.
Oh, my God, bro. It's so good.
Talk to me. Tell me your name. No?
No. I watched a good movie last night. I watched The Woman in Cabin 10 on Netflix
Oh, I
last
saw
night.
that with Keira Knightley. Keira Knightley.
It's almost like a Knives Out kind of movie, right?
Yeah,
it
good
sort of
movie.
has that same kind of vibe, right? Yeah, you should
Good
watch
movie.
that. It's a really good one. Talk to me.
Tell me your name.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Well. Game 3 tonight, heading to Seattle. Was it like a little after 8 o'clock is when that game
8
starts?
o'clock on Sportsnet, Sportsnet Plus, where you could stream as well.
Max Scherzer.
Or McGurk.
Scherzer. I'm saying that right? Like that's how you say it?
Max
Scherzer. Yeah. Okay. Is getting the start for the Jays. Here is John Schneider on Give Max the Call.
Schneider, Scherzer.
Beside the obvious of Max as a future Hall of Famer, multiple times Cy Young, what went into you being able to confirm now that he will start Game 4? Was it not using him, or how his bullpen felt, or what was that?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. I think didn't use him, kind of where he is physically, and talking to him compared to where he was a month ago, kind of how their lineup will roll out, how we've used our bullpen, how guys in the bullpen are feeling and things like that. And the fact, I think you get the best version out of Max when you're, he prepares. I've talked about him preparing all year. So I think keeping things normal for him, going back to, you want to see normalcy. So you trust that he's going to be prepared and go out and give everything he has and hopefully rise to the occasion of a big moment. You know what I mean?
That's what she said.
He's a Hall of Famer for a reason. You know what I mean? So it's you feel good about handing him the ball and watching him go to work.
That's what she said.
I was looking at some of the stats from Game 2, and I didn't notice it because I don't watch a ton of baseball, but the more I started to read about it, the more ridiculous I realized that it was. So the home plate in Game 2 was umpire Doug Eddings, and he seemed to be making a lot of bad calls on pitches.
Okay.
And I don't know a lot about, like what is normal, what is not normal. And he was the ump where, how the ump usually gives the ball to the catcher and the catcher throws it back to the pitcher?
Yeah.
He was throwing it. Did you notice that he was throwing it to the pitcher? Like
I didn't even notice that.
And there was one moment where Kirk looked up at him and put his hand up waiting for the ball. And then the ump just walked around him and threw it back.
Bro, you're not the catcher.
Right? Thank you. And then Kirk his arms just dropped and he was kind of like, okay, cool. But anyway, if there was ever a case for the robo-umps, which they're introducing next year, you get an X amount of challenges. I think it's 2 challenges. If your challenge is correct, you don't lose the challenge, that whole kind of thing. So during Game 2, Toronto-Seattle, that same umpire, Doug Eddings, missed 24 calls.
Wow.
Behind the plate.
Like 24 in favor of the Jays?
No, just 24 missed calls.
Wow.
This was the worst called playoff game since 2022. That game was also called by Doug Eddings.
Idiot. Why? Like, how does he still have a job?
24.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of pitches.
Bro, that's 24 too many.
Yes.
Doug?
That's a lot
What you doing, Doug?
of pitches. What is it, Maureen?
Just a quick correction. Shane Bieber is starting tonight. Max starts Game 4.
Oh, he starts Game 4. Oh, I got you. Thank you. Shane Bieber. Come on, man. Because they got 3 games in Seattle, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
R.I.P. D'Angelo. I didn't even know D'Angelo was sick. Did we know D'Angelo was sick at all?
Yeah.
51 years old. His family said that he passed away after a prolonged and courageous battle with cancer.
Oh, poor D'Angelo. Some of the classics.
Now, correct me, but did white guys like me? We were introduced to D'Angelo not by his music, but just because the reaction from women to that one video.
Yeah. Oh, for this song, how does it feel?
How does it feel?
That's I'm right about this, right?
Right. Yeah,
I didn't know anything about the man until he released a video that just exploded panties.
Oh,
Like,
bro.
they just, like,
Oh, ladies.
like I don't know if a video has ever done that before to the degree that D'Angelo video did.
It was pandemonium.
Like, it was like
around the world. You want to talk about that one time when Kim K's ass broke the internet?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
If the internet existed when this music video from D'Angelo came out, it would have
So
it would have been the biggest thing.
So the shot is D'Angelo is just against a black backdrop, and he's nude, like shirtless, everything else, all oiled up as you will. And the camera is just static on him, and the bottom portion of the frame, like just where the camera cuts off, is like just above. Just above it. Right? And he moves and everything else. And every now and then he'll like move a certain way and you're like, oh, I'm going to see it. Right? But then you just don't. Like, it is the biggest tease of a video I think anybody has ever released.
Every now and then he looks down.
Yeah.
And he's like biting his lip. And then you're like, oh, I understand what's going on. I understand what you're doing.
Anyway,
there, King.
what an absolute legend. Grammy winner, stud. Family loved him. I don't know a lot about what else he did in his personal life, but man, that one video, like when you are able to, in an industry like he was in, to just sort of like tilt the world for a little while
Right, tilt it more than the world.
in your favor, like you done good, right?
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You done good, D'Angelo.
Ladies are going to be going to YouTube today to re-enjoy the music video for Untitled by D'Angelo.
I may watch. He's not even my type.
This guy.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Alec Baldwin won't face any consequences after crashing his car while driving in the Hamptons with his brother over the weekend. Police have now issued a report of the incident. If you remember that Alec said that he saw a giant, huge, enormous, humongous garbage truck that cut him off.
The size of a whale, he said.
The size of a whale. I've seen the video. And it looks like what Alex said tracks. Police say a white, this is Alex's car, 2023 Range Rover, operated by Alec Baldwin with a passenger, Stephen Baldwin, was found to have struck a tree on the eastbound shoulder of the roadway while avoiding a turning action of a 2020 Mack commercial truck. There were no injuries reported or summons issued, and the contributing factors of the accident were found to be reaction to an uninvolved vehicle and the slippery and wet roadway conditions. So no charges for Alec Baldwin.
All right.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Ed and Lorraine Warren, who were the real-life couple from The Conjuring.
Oh, yes.
So the Annabelle doll, all this other stuff. So if you remember, comedian Matt Rife bought their house and their museum, which included the entire haunted collection as well as the Annabelle doll. So Matt Rife owns the house, owns the collection, owns the Annabelle doll. And Chris McKinnell, who is Ed and Lorraine Warren's grandson, has this warning for Matt Rife.
I'd never even heard of the man until he bought it. I didn't know who he was. My grandfather ever made the mistake of calling it a museum. It was never open to the public. That's a misconception. It was always by special invitation, one or two people, very small groups, with specific instructions. Don't touch anything. Don't treat anything with disrespect. Do not try to communicate with anything. And yet, what are they doing now? They're doing TikTok videos where they're talking to these things. They're trying to communicate with these things. To me, that place is the Chernobyl of the paranormal. And it bothers me to no end.
So Matt Rife's people released a statement saying that there are no plans and there have never been plans to take any of the artifacts on tour, because that was the other thing that Chris McKinnell had said. Matt Rife says saying otherwise would be a lie. So I guess they're going to have people come and walk through the house and do TikTok videos with the Annabelle doll.
Like pay your $5 to get in?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Would you?
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
You
I'm not
would?
scared.
Oh, please.
Annabelle doll?
There's no way you would go through that house.
Of course I would.
There's no way.
I'm not scared,
There's
Roz.
no way. Okay. All right.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
In a new survey, 25% of adults admitted that they're still afraid of the dark.
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're afraid of the dark?
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes I am. Yeah. Like when we stay at the cabin, if it's dark out, I won't go outside without Matthew to allow the dog to pee.
So
I'm way too afraid.
What are you afraid of?
The unknown, not knowing what's over there.
Right.
You know, like because if you can't see it,
yes,
then who knows if it's there?
The famous quote is that like you're never afraid of being alone in the woods. What you're actually afraid of is not being alone in the woods. Right? 24% of adults said that they still sleep with a nightlight.
There's one in the bathroom.
10% say that they sleep with the lights on.
On?
That's some kind of fear. Do you have a nightlight?
No.
No? Okay. What about just for safety, not for scared?
No.
You don't?
Don't have a nightlight.
The
room's got to be pitch black.
You got a nightlight, Maury?
3 of them.
3 of them. Shemmy?
No, not at all.
Come on now.
I got a mask, bro.
Shh, please. Please. Do you wear a headlamp? That's what I picture. I picture Shem with a mask on and a headlamp.
Wow.
Sound asleep. There's our Shemmy.
A cave diver. Looks like you're going on a rescue mission.
Like a miner.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
For the first time ever, the share of web articles. So these are articles written online. Genre doesn't matter. Could be sports, could be news, could be shopping, could be opinion, could be whatever it is. For the first time ever, web articles written by humans have fallen to web articles written by AI. It is now 52% AI versus 48% human written articles. Researchers have long feared that if AI made content online overwhelms human created material, the large language models, so the AI models, could choke on their own exhaust and collapse. Basically, what they're saying is that data to train AI models is now increasingly coming from other AI models and synthetic data.
No, yo, we're cooked.
So it's this insatiable need to just keep feeding it more and more and more scraping, more info, more everything. And now AI is learning from AI.
Oh, no.
Right? So now you're in this loop where there's so much AI content. We're looking at now articles written online, 52% AI, 48% human written articles. AI is now training off AI. It's unavoidable at this point.
Cooked.
Right?
We're done.
So like before, you could fact check something maybe that was written by AI. But now if you go to fact check it, the resources that will most likely come up in any of the major search engines will also be written by AI. And so if those have mistakes, those mistakes or errors or whatever it is will now be perpetuated for basically all of time. Because once AI learns that from that then becomes the truth, right?
You click on the link and it's just going to say, trust me, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It has not been a good week for New York sports fans. So as we know, the Jays bounced the Yankees. And now let me give you this stat. The New York Rangers are the first team in NHL history to not score a single goal in their first 3 home games of a season.
No.
Well, at least they're consistent.
Oh, my God.
Just started last week.
3 games, 3 home games, no goals.
Forget about it.
It's not looking good.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Ontario Premier Doug Ford went full Thug Ford.
Yes.
Again, he's telling the story at the Empire Club in Toronto about interrupting a shoplifter at Home Depot. And when I say Doug Ford went full Thug Ford, like this may be the most Thug Ford he's ever gone.
So I hop in my pickup and I want to go to Home Depot. It was on a Saturday. And I pull up and I wanted to get some plants. So I loaded up and I pulled up right by the nursery. I load up all the plants and I'm ready to pull out, and here's this guy with a backpack and, a bag. And he's walking out, and the store manager's yelling at him, come back, and the security guard's there. And I said, well, go get him. We aren't allowed to go get him. And so he went around the side of where all the plants and outside the parking lot. So I was in my car. I said, screw this. I'm going after this guy. So by this time, my heart's beating. I'm ticked off. So I go racing behind. No one can see. And I pull up behind him and jump out of the car. I said, buddy, what's in your bag? Nothing's in my bag. I said, buddy, I'm going to kick your ass all over the parking lot. Show me what's in your bag. And nothing's in my bag. And so he's emptying out his bag. And so he went in there and he pulled out one of those saw blades that you open up. Yeah. And you use it as a saw blade. And the store manager said, that's what he stole. And then I went on to tell him if I ever see him in the parking lot, he's going to get a beating like he's never got before.
Stole.
Come on, Doug Ford. You're the premier. You can't be going around fighting dudes at Home Depot, son.
Man, if Doug Ford ever said that to me, I'd punch myself in the face. You know what I mean?
Buddy, I'm going to kick your ass all over the parking lot.
I'd be like the guy in Fight Club. I'd just be like, punch my own face.
You wouldn't test him? Be like, yeah, let me see. Let me see what you got, Doug.
Come on.
Buddy, I'm going to kick your ass all over the parking lot.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Well, Kim Kardashian has monetized pubic hair.
Oh, wait, sorry. Say that again?
I said Kim Kardashian has managed to monetize pubic hair. So she just launched her most, quote-unquote, jaw-dropping Skims product yet. Okay. It is the faux hair micro string thong, which features a mix of curly and straight faux hair in 12 different shades and variations.
Excuse me?
So the brand announced, and they did the big drop on Instagram with the caption, just dropped, quote, the ultimate bush.
Oh, yeah.
With our daring new faux hair panty. Retails for $32. It's their most daring panty yet. And they launched it with a commercial that looks like an old 70s game show. So it's like a host walks out, he's on set like a 70s game show, and then you got the three women who are standing there. It almost looks like the dating game kind of thing, right? Okay. Am I right about that? Yeah. Like the dating game, there's three women standing there, and like the host is walking up and asking them questions. Here you go.
From Hollywood, does the carpet match the drapes? With your host, Chuck Douglas.
Oh my God, what?
Welcome back to Does the Carpet Match the Drapes? The game show that dares to ask if the hair up there matches the hair down there.
So this is the commercial. This is the commercial.
And first we have Heather, an ornithologist who enjoys hiking and loves long, hot bubble baths. Let's have your guesses, audience.
Okay, so
next week.
Yo!
And have you seen the picture of them?
No.
No? Look, take a look at the picture right now.
Do I have to?
Yeah, just Google Skims.
You better be careful.
I'm sure it's going to pop up. Like,
yeah,
I could send you the most PG, but even I took this from, by the way, the most PG thing I could find, which is I went to People magazine to get everything I just read. I literally went to the most PG news outlet you could ever get, which is People.
This isn't real. This is real?
It's totally real.
Lord have mercy.
Yes.
No, this...
Yes.
Kim K.
Yes.
Yes. Is there a market for this?
$32. I don't know. The reaction is sort of mixed, but that said... Like for $32, would somebody buy it like as a gag?
Oh, yeah.
For like a one-time wear? Like, sure. If we were talking it was $230, I would say no. But for $30?
Oh, yeah.
Right? So
Shem likes it. Shem approved.
He a fan.
Kim K figured out how to monetize something that like nobody has ever thought how to monetize before. Like, yeah, you got to tip your hat to the woman, man, or her people or wherever. You know what this reminds me of? Very much so. Remember when Gwyneth Paltrow released the candle?
Oh, yep.
Right? This sort of reminds me of that kind of thing where you have your larger business, but you still have to cut through on social, be relevant, make noise, right? And so you launch something like this, like Gwyneth's vagina candle, right? You launch something like this, and it's the sort of equivalent. It keeps your company, like it keeps people talking about it. It goes viral, right?
Do you still have that case that you ordered, Chem?
I don't, man. Don't spread that rumor, bro. People gonna believe that.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
We all know that walking is good for you. Taking a brisk walk is an exercise rich in simplicity, they say, and it can have impressive mental and physical benefits, stronger bones and muscles, cardiovascular fitness, stress relief, all of that stuff. But like any workout, it may start to feel repetitive and even maybe a little bit boring. So now experts are recommending backwards walking, also known as retro walking, also known as reverse walking. They say turning around not only provides a change of view, but also makes different demands on your body. In humans, they say reverse locomotion can increase hamstring flexibility, strengthen underused muscles, and challenges the mind as the body adjusts to new movements and posture.
No, I still ain't doing it.
So backwards walking is the new thing.
Would you try that on the treadmill?
Backwards walking?
Next time you go to the gym?
On the treadmill?
Yeah.
How would you even do that? Like,
just turn around, man, and you walk backwards.
But yeah, like I would
and
like
then
hold
you still have, you can hold the bars.
Hold the bars.
Try it.
But
Try
if I did the incline, would it feel like I was walking uphill or downhill?
Uphill.
Uphill. Still, it would be uphill, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm going the same way.
Yes.
I wouldn't be able to walk downhill.
No.
Right?
No.
Oh. I've been trying to figure that out on the treadmill.
How to go downhill?
Yeah. I'd have to lift up the other end, right? Is that the deal on that?
Let's put the treadmill on the hill.
I can't see that being safe, though. Backwards walking on a treadmill?
Trust me, bro. You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, try it.
Okay.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Mariners.
Lose. Stop it. Blue Jays win, Blue Jays win, Blue Jays win.
Down to Guerrero, and that is going to do it. The Blue Jays make a statement. Both Shane Bieber on the mound and with their bats hitting 5 home runs in this game. And the series suddenly feels a little bit different. It's now 2-1 for the Mariners.
It feels dramatically different.
I want to play you this. This was the 6th inning 3-run homer by Alejandro Kirk.
Kirk hits one to the opposite field. It's hit well. It is gone.
Why?
And they are pouring it on here in Seattle.
Why in Seattle does it sound like a home game for the Jays?
Yeah, because they'll get 25,000 Jays fans on it when Jays play.
Everyone from Vancouver.
Like
everyone from BC.
They'll get it because that was the big question, right? Was like, are the Vancouver fans, because they're like they split their allegiance. People in Vancouver do love Seattle. Right? Like that is their sort of team they follow all year when they're watching baseball on weekends. That's their team. But then you have above that Jays fans. And a lot of those Seattle fans are also Jays fans. So this is very conflicting for people.
No, you got to choose
who are
Jays,
being out
man.
there. And they did.
Yeah,
like
of
that
course.
ballpark, there was so many Jays fans in that ballpark.
Of course.
It's like when the Leafs play Buffalo.
I know.
Right?
Poor Buffalo.
Poor Buffalo. It's just another home game for
Totally.
the Leafs. But this was it was incredible to see, and I hope it pisses them off a little bit because I think they need a little animosity between these teams.
Of course.
And I think all the Jays fans that showed up in that park, and you add that to them getting completely destroyed 13-4, I hope they're pissed off now.
Yeah.
I hope everybody's a little bit pissed off.
They should be.
Oh, so great.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Oh, my God, Missy Elliott. Did you see Missy Elliott on the Victoria's Secret fashion show?
No.
So I guess the Victoria's Secret fashion show is back because you
I have no
remember
idea.
it was canceled for a while.
Shem PVR'd it.
And then they added all sorts of it became an inclusive kind of event, right? And they changed their entire marketing scheme at Victoria's Secret, but I didn't know everything secretly just went back.
Pun intended.
Thank you. Went back to normal, and they did a regular fashion show, right?
Wow, what a secret!
Yeah, there we go. But Missy Elliott was the musical guest, and she did this montage.
Mississippi, put it down. I'm the hottest round. I saw y'all mother. Y'all can stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm less than 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on, get me now. Is you with me now? Then biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I slip my style. Hello. Now people gather round. Now people jump around. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. Get your freak on.
God, it feels so good hearing Missy Elliott on the radio again.
Get your freak on.
Like this.
Get your freak on. Get your freak on.
Right?
Get your freak on. Stop. It's a word fit. Let me work it. I'm going to lay down, flip it and reverse it.
Yo, that crowd must have been eating it up last night. Yeah, seeing Missy on that stage.
And the great thing is too, when you go to the Victoria's Secret fashion show, they tape it twice. They tape it back to back, right? So if you are one of the people who, because they move the crowd in and out, so they have one crowd in there, and then they see it, and then they move that crowd out. They bring another crowd in there, and then they redo the show again. But if you're one of the people who gets to see both, right? Both shows, you got to see Missy Elliott twice because
amazing.
She'll do the full performance, 2 times through, which is awesome. She looked great. Everything was awesome. Everything was just great.
It's just you get that nostalgic feel.
Yep.
Which
is wild to say about Missy Elliott.
I know.
But
And you hear those songs? Amazing. I love it.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I'm about to make something that was extremely funny, extremely not funny right now. Oh, no. So when Sora came out, Sora was OpenAI's sort of video thing. This is where you saw all the Michael Jackson videos, right? The
Tupac.
AI videos, Tupac, Hitler, all of those videos.
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers wrestling, Bob Ross, right? All of those. Some of the most hysterical ones were the ones that people did with Jake Paul, where they took Jake Paul and they had him doing makeup tutorials and they had him in a tutu, really, really over the top ridiculous
there was one
stuff.
I sent to Shem the other day of Jake Paul in Guyana trying some the traditional food out there.
Hysterical, right? Because he's a douche, right?
And he would never do that.
Thank you. However, I'm about to make all of that stuff not funny because when everybody was producing and uploading all of these Jake Paul AI videos, the reality is that Jake Paul is an investor and an advisor to OpenAI Sora team.
No.
And he became the first celebrity to actually license his image to Sora.
No.
So it was all planned.
Oh, come on.
And then 6 days later, they do over 1 billion views across Instagram and TikTok.
Oh.
But it was all planned.
So mission accomplished.
Right.
Jake Paul.
So, that sort of pisses me off a little bit.
Oh, 100%.
Because it makes them, because he was in on it, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't I was hoping he had a terrible weekend.
Yeah. Stop putting me in these situations, guys.
Thank you.
But now he's just bankrolling.
Thank you. That's exactly what happened.
Man.
Yeah, I know. Not cool, right?
No.
Yeah.
It's a letdown.
It is a letdown.
Well,
Thank you.
At least for the pick-me-up, you have the Victoria's Secret fashion show PVR'd.
Twice.
Right?
PVR'd?
Yeah, that's why he was so excited.
Who's PVR?
Yeah, Shem did.
Nobody PVRs anymore.
Shem did.
Nobody PVRs. I don't even know how to PVR.
I PVR everything.
You PVR everything?
I have 65 episodes of Criminal Minds on my PVR.
Oh my God.
You better get a safety deposit box in there. Keep them safe.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Kevin Federline, K-Fed.
Oh my God,
Remember
I haven't
that
heard
guy?
that name in forever,
Thank you. So he's released his new memoir called You Thought You Knew. Comes out October 21st. He did an interview with Entertainment Tonight, and then I'll get to Britney's response to this. But this is K-Fed on Britney, her involvement with the children, her mental state, all of it.
I'm absolutely as a father, terrified that one day I might wake up and my sons are going to have to deal with the unimaginable. I kind of have to sound the alarm that I truly feel that somehow, some way, I just wish that their mom would get help. What's going on now, and I'm not going to get into details because I'm not going to just expose her personal life, but it's 10 times worse than anything that I've said in my book. I've stayed with my mouth shut for the sake of my family. I've tried to help my sons build a relationship with their mother, and I pray to God every day that she gets the help that she needs or wakes up and realizes that you have 2 sons right there in front of you that are screaming for a life with you, the same that they have with the rest of their family. At the end of the day, I just want Brittany to be around for her children for a long time.
So
Wow.
Brittany posted on social media, the constant gaslighting from my ex-husband is extremely hurtful and exhausting. I have always pleaded and screamed to have a life with my boys. I have felt demoralized by the situation and have always asked and almost begged for them to be a part of my life. Sadly, they have always witnessed the lack of respect shown by their own father to me. They need to take responsibility for themselves. With one son only seeing me for 45 minutes in the past 5 years, and the other only 4 visits in the past 5 years. Trust me, those white lies in that book, they are going straight to the bank, and I am the only one who genuinely gets hurt here. I speak on this because I've had enough. Any real woman would do the same. So that's Brittany's response to K-Fed's book. The story, of course, is that K-Fed really didn't hear a lot about the guy at all. He just took off, raised the kids. He's like, I can't say anything bad as far as like a dad. Like, they have not been in the tabloids. There's not been scandal with him and the boys, nothing else. But the story is because the boys are getting older, has the money stopped? And, now he's writing the book all about Brittany and cashing in on that, and she gets nothing, and she still doesn't have a relationship with her kids.
But she wrote a book too. So
She did. I agree with you on that. Yeah, she wrote a book too, and from what I remember, she was not kind to K-Fed.
So now let's hear his side
in the book. I agree. But yeah, geez.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Kim Kardashian was on the Call Her Daddy podcast. Really great. Like, I don't know, there's something about, I used to very much dislike all the Kardashians. I still dislike most of them. But I'm starting to find Kim Kardashian, the more I sort of like hear her in these moments, not on the show moments, but in these moments, where I'm sort of with her. Like, I'm becoming a fan. Here she is talking about the co-parenting with Kanye West and what that's like. And because the accusations are, and he has said them so many times, that, she's kidnapped the kids, she's refusing to let him see them, all of this stuff. Here is what it's like from Kim's perspective on co-parenting with Kanye
When
West.
was the last time Kanye saw the kids?
Whenever he'll call for them and ask, it's probably been a couple months.
Oh, wow.
Since we've heard from him.
How do you handle, because it's all on you in those moments, the disappointment, if any, from the kids? Like, how do you explain those moments to them?
They always knew that he had a big life traveling before and was always on tour and all of that. So it's and that he lives in different countries all the time and loves to live all over the place. So, we manage it really well. Like, they love like their life, their routine and their schedule. And I think just their job as their mom is just to make sure that they stick to their routine and they're healthy and happy. And the one thing that just gets me is that there's this narrative that like I keep the kids. I've never once, away from him. I've never once done that. Like, there's been so many times where I've been like, I just want to show all of these texts. What are you talking about? Haven't heard. I begged them, to go hang out or things like that. It's more of just the narrative that like, I think it's all good and we're living our life. And then I just wake up and there's all these tweets about how I've kidnapped the kids. And I'm like, it's not a kidnapping. It's a divorce.
Again,
Every time he is asked, I will always let them see their father.
And what's it like, or what was it like when they were all living together when Kanye would go through a Kanye episode?
I mean, I would like come home and we had like 5 Lamborghinis and I'd come home and they'd all be gone, if he was in an episode. And I'd be like, oh, wait, where's all our cars? Like my new car. And it would be like, oh, he gave them away to all of his friends. And then I'd be like, okay. And then I'd come home again, and at a different point we had, 5 more Lamborghinis, and then I'd wake up in another episode and they'd all be gone again. And that time I was like, keep them, guys, I don't know what to say, but like, I never felt like I didn't know, what you're going to get when you wake up. And that's like a really unsettling feeling.
God.
Also, how easy just to buy 5 Lambos after you gave away the first 5 Lambos.
That's crazy.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
OpenAI will soon allow erotica for ChatGPT users who verify their age on the platform. CEO Sam Altman says that the company will add support for mature conversations when it launches age gating in December. He says, as part of our treat adult users like adults principle, we will allow erotica for verified adults. OpenAI made ChatGPT, quote, pretty restrictive to make sure we were being careful with mental health issues, adding that the company realized that this change made ChatGPT less useful and less enjoyable to many users who had no mental health problems. He says now that we have been able to mitigate the serious mental health issues and have new tools, we are going to be able to safely relax the restrictions in most cases. Remember 6, 7, 8 months ago when they were like, we are going to cure cancer, and then boom, sex robots.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, that's so weird.
Right? Like, that's the way all the tech goes, isn't it?
All within the first few months.
Right? It's
oh
always,
my God, yes.
It's always the way the tech goes. So what do you do? Like, is it just chatting? Is that what this is, Maury? Like with ChatGPT?
I'm sure if it's like, tell me what you're wearing, it'll have an answer.
But it's just for chatting, though, right? Like, there's no video or pictures or anything
just
associated
chatting
to it.
But it'll sort of learn
and
what you
guys
like
this? Like, to me, the chatting thing seems more like a woman thing. Guys don't want to chat.
Yeah, no, of course. God, no, we don't.
Do you, though?
I haven't tried it yet. You tell me when it starts. I'll let you know.
December is when they're going to do
Cool.
it.
I'll report back.
Okay.
Oh my God, yes.
That's
Shim's mom as well.
That's no.
I know, just in time for Christmas for your mommy, Shim.
That's no.
She's going to end every chat with ChatGPT with,
Thank you, darling.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
YouTube is back up and running after a massive outage.
I know, thank God.
Down Detector, which tracks network outages, they logged more than 450,000 reports from Canada, the U.S., France, Britain, India, Greece, Switzerland last night. More than 50,000 of those reports came from Canada. Google, which, as we know, owns YouTube, confirmed that the service has been restored, and there was no explanation or word on what caused YouTube to go down. So I guess it was down. I didn't notice. I usually watch a lot of YouTube, but I didn't notice it was.
I noticed yesterday afternoon.
What happens? So what happens? Like you click and there's no videos, or you click and it won't even load?
It wouldn't load. It would just like freeze. I was able to open the app on my phone. I tried to watch a video. It was like 18 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it was not loading. I just pressed play and it just wouldn't load.
Interesting. Well, there you go.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.